live.
Oh, what's up? What's up,
What's
everybody?
happening? What's
Welcome
happening?
back.
Welcome back.
It's Friday, and you know what that is? It's waka chicka waka chicka waka chicka waka
It's
chicka
Friday. Hey!
waka chicka waka chicka waka chicka waka.
Thank God it's Friday. Hey!
I'm Brother Los.
Brother Ron.
Brother Black Hand.
Brother Black Hand on the cameras. Y'all see donations,
Oh,
right?
look
Yeah,
at that,
y'all
boy.
see
We all in
donations.
front of Houston.
know what I'm
Oh, we
saying?
all
That's-
up in front of Houston.
Y'all see
Look at it,
donations, right? That's
boy.
what donations
That's
do.
what donations
Yeah.
do. What?
Right
That's what
there.
donations.
I mean, really, we in the building. I mean, this is my crib, and that's the back. That's the view from my backyard and shit.
Representing our city,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So yeah, but that's what donations do. So anyways, yeah, welcome to another
like
edition
that.
of TGIF. Thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like. Gotta hit that like button, share our content with everyone.
Yeah.
And hey, we made it to another Friday, bro.
Yeah, we did, man. Good seeing you, brother.
You know what I'm
God
saying?
bless you.
Made it through again, another week.
Glad to be here, man.
It's like, okay, y'all want to pay me to sit here and chill? Okay.
You know? Well, man. I've just been chilling, man. This is my birthday weekend and shit, man.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
man. I've been low key hard, man.
That's
been
cool.
low key hard. That's
Do
all
what
it
you want
is,
to do.
man.
That's what you got to do.
Man, you know, I ain't tripping, man. It
You
ain't.
know?
It's just I literally like live every day like it's my birthday. So my birthday roll around. At least I try to anyway. You know what I mean? But my birthday roll around, it don't really.
I mean, the only difference
Don't
is
mean
I
that
might
to
get
me.
some cake that they made and a couple
All
of
right.
gifts and shit. Other than that, I'm still gonna be doing what I do anyway.
Like, you know, like like
Usually I try to take it off
good.
from work so I can just chill all day.
and I did do that. I did take that day off, man. I took that day off.
Yeah, that's good. That shit looks good, man.
Yeah, it does.
That shit looks good. Yeah.
It does look good. We got a beautiful city. I think our city got one of the best skylines, man. That's a pretty skyline right there. For real.
Right, it is. I
That's
like
pretty
Pittsburgh
skyline.
skyline with the two rivers and shit, the way it looks. It's
Uh-huh.
pretty cool. The way it looks. New York, that's a whole different skyline now.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I haven't seen the whole view.
Yeah, it is.
Most of my life, it was the towers.
I know, huh?
That's New York City. That's how you do it. You know? I knew before those went up though too, you know. But like I said, now it looks a little more modern because the buildings look a little different. They got lights flashing and shit.
Wherever I watch movies,
Mhm.
that's how I date them now.
That's how you know how
That's
this
how I
movie
date.
was up. This was
Yep.
pre 9/11.
Like I know exactly when this was.
Right. So, anyways, though, as we do here, we got banging 832.
832 radio coming
And
at
that's
you.
banging832.com. You know how we do. Shit, you can burn myself. And that's banging832, www.banging832.com. Catch past episodes of Daily Smoke at 7 o'clock on Sundays. And they got a whole lot of other stuff too. They got podcasts of their own, some local artists there. They got, Houston-based music, so go check them out. It's a radio station online, so make sure y'all check them out. They hook us up. We try to hook them up. So go check that out. And then we got Tamia's Touch of Care Massage Therapy. To get with life, get a massage.
Touch my body.
Boom. Yeah, and that's www.tamiaanderson.com. Make sure y'all check her out. A veteran-owned black woman.
Please, some support.
Masood, she does all kind of shit. She's also a personal trainer, so she'll get y'all tightened up and it's a great job.
Yeah, man.
So make sure y'all check her out and pay homage. Just Christmas time,
Pay homage.
Get a gift card for someone who that you love to go to see her or something. I'm sure she does gift cards. Just get a hold of her at www.tamiaanderson.com. Then we
Absolutely.
got the Buy Black Marketplace.
Absolutely.
At the Shrine at the Black Madonna here in Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 5309 MLK Boulevard. And if you want to be a vendor, it's www.thebyblackmarketplace.com. You'll see it up there on the card here in a minute. And vendors go out there and buy stuff, get food, take some classes about things. There's a lot of stuff they do every first and third Saturday of the month from 12 to 6 p.m. Yoga classes. Yeah, history classes. They got a lot of different shit. So, make sure y'all go check that out. And if you got stuff to sell, become a vendor and go sell your wares out there too. So make sure y'all check it out.
Support Houston homegrown. Come on. Show your love, man.
Right,
For real.
right.
Come out and check us out.
And then we got Puff Pass It, CBD and more.
Absolutely.
And that's out there at 4130 and a half Cavalcade, Houston, Texas, 77026. And you could also get a hold of them at Instagram, Puff Pass It, CBD and more. underscore CBD and more. Facebook, Puff Past It CBD and more. Twitter, Puff Past It CBD. And their website is puffpassit20.wixx.com/my site. And you can check it out. And she's also on Yelp, Puff Past It CBD and more. We're also on Yelp too, so y'all can check us out there too. You know, and then so make sure y'all check that out. It's Puff Past It CBD and more. We had a good time. We filmed the episode there. Right? We did do that, so they would have seen that. They would have seen us out there that day, just like in their pictures with all that wind blowing. But also all the stuff she sells is all CBD. She ailments, and you got. It's not just this ain't weed to get high here. This is just to help what she has here. It's that fake shit, you know. But it helps you with other shit.
It's a really cool environment, man. You ought to come check it out.
Nice.
She treated us with the utmost respect and kindness and consideration.
Right,
Man.
we had a good time.
They actually, made certain, a couple of drinks for us, man, and had a certain things.
Thinking about getting one of them damn little machines, but we get
it. Man, it was a real cool environment.
We had a good time there, and then we're gonna be coming at you the Tuesday, the 27th of December, live for the family reunion of Kuji Chagalia. So we're gonna be doing a Taboo Tuesday episode that day. That the event is from 6:30 to 9:30, but the Taboo Tuesday is from 7 to 8, like we say every day, 7 o'clock Houston, Texas time, whatever that is in your time. And it's at the Midtown Arts Center and Repertory at 3414 LeBranch Street here in Houston, Texas, 77004. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. They're $30. If you use the promo code TABOO, you get a 5% discount. So make sure you check that out. Again, that's at Eventbrite, and just look up Kuji Chagalia and it'll come up. And we should be doing it. We're not sure if the word Letitia will be there for that. We hope she can be. If not, we're still going to do some type of taboo.
She will be in time
that day. So make sure you check it out. They're going to be celebrating and talking about the ups, downs, and challenges of living in the wellness. So make sure you check that out. Get your tickets. We'll be there. So get your tickets. Y'all are missing a really good event if you don't go to this.
Absolutely.
And then on us, www.thedailysmoke.com, THADailysmoke.com, and this is where you find out everything you need to know about us. You can go down there. All our vendors are down at the bottom. Check them out. Click the picture. Takes you right to their page. So, and if you also want to be on that, you got to come to the couch.
Absolutely. We got a couple of people, man, that's been committing that are going to come on the show, and I spoke to one of them today, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
We got some really good things coming down the pipeline. So just keep, stick with us, everybody. I guarantee we got some things coming your way.
And go to the website, and that's where you'll find out everything that we're doing. If you don't see nothing there, you're more than welcome to give us a call or send us an email, maybe giving us an idea of what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Come to the couch and talk about
Good point.
So you can do that. So make sure you check out the website. And then it's Christmas time, giving time. Y'all see what the donations does. Y'all like that city view back there, huh? That shit look good back there. So hey, Cash App $TD Smoke if you want to see some more good nice shit up here. No more technical difficulties and shit.
We trying
and bring you the content we have. And if you do come on, we'd be able to feed you and give you a refreshment. And this is how we do here at the Wolf Den. So make sure y'all check out the website or give us $TD Smoke for donations.
Absolutely.
So I mean, like I said, they gotta start noticing. You got to go to the website, because if y'all noticed lately, the shows are more of what we really do here. We just sit here and talk about different shit. And whatever comes to mind. Sometimes we may talk about something and it'll switch to something else and it'll come back. So like I said, we welcome any type of topics that you may want to talk about. And if you want to be the one who starts the conversation, come right here, sit with us. You've watched it so many a time, so you know that everybody has a good time. Whether we agree with you or not, we're still very respectful, because that's what we want. Because again, the show is about you. This is the people's podcast. It's more like the people's talk show.
You know what, man? Like most of the people that I've had a chance to speak to that talk about the show and been on the show, operative words, they've been on the show, they all came back to me at some point and said, man, the show was cool, but the conversation we had after the show,
that's usually the best.
And I've been paying attention to how, like, we've been having some of our best conversations off camera. Danessa brought that to our attention.
Right.
Tiffany brought that to our attention.
Right. Aquarius the
other day brought that to our attention. When what's my sister? What's her name? The cook.
Speaking.
Rafika, thank you. I drew a blank. Rafika, remember the conversation we had before we went live when she came on the show?
Right.
Like we always have our best shows, so we've been trying to figure out how we're going to present that to you all, and that is something that we're going to work on towards for you guys.
The only way I could get that is I've had to hide a camera in here somewhere. If y'all know the camera's on, the conversation is not going to.
Bobby got it because Bobby did it already, and we didn't know that the camera was on. But without giving the secrets away of how this is going to get done. Yeah, so just look for it. There will be some new. There will be some new information.
Different content that you have to, become patron.
People really enjoy those conversations, man.
But that's usually the best ones because we're talking about what we're talking about. It's harder to do it, like I say, when you know a camera's there.
You freeze.
And it's not so much freeze. I'll still tell a story a certain way, but I'm trying to. But involve them, so I'm looking that way, and it just feels a little different than when it would be normal without knowing that there's cameras watching.
It's like trying to tell a joke, or be funny on cue. You know what I mean? Like not that you couldn't be a comedian or be funny, but when you have to be funny on cue, that's different than just being a funny person.
Right.
So like the conversations we have, Bobby actually has about 2 of those conversations. I had no idea he was recording, and got those conversations. I was like, "Are you for real?" It's like, "Yeah." And so I was talking with someone else that was watching the show, and they said, "Hey, man, y'all really ought to do something with that." And it's just everybody's talking about that, man. So I think we're gonna start. Releasing that information to them one way or another, brother.
We'll have to somehow get that document.
I think that'd be cool. That'll
be because that really is when we really get. Except you know what? Some of the time we can't put that shit on there.
Why not?
Can't let people see it, man. We get canceled like a motherfucker. You know how mean we are. You know what I'm saying? We know how mean we are, man. It's just
we do have to consider that, don't we?
We have to consider certain things that we, because like I said, that shit is live. This is us for real. You know what I'm saying? That's for real. So some of this shit we cannot put out there. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand exactly what you're saying.
This
good.
This is canceled and buried. That kind of shit.
With the asteroid. That would be good. We can do some of them though. We never.
Some of them we can.
Some of them we can.
Like the one the other day with Aquarius, we could have had that. We could have did that there. There's so many ones that we just. This is what we do. This is how we do this, and we're trying to bring it more authentic to them. So I'm trying to make it that way as much as I can.
I feel that.
Well, and just a side note. It is the holidays and shit. They got a new number. It's 988. It's for suicide prevention. That takes you right to talk to somebody. Yeah.
Oh wow! God bless.
I saw something the other day. I think that's national. Just dial 988 and boom, somebody will talk to you.
Yeah, man. Like
it's the holidays and a lot of like that dude.
For real,
everybody's like, what?
Wow.
That dude, that DJ
from that,
Twitch
dude. DJ Twitch. Oh.
Yeah, like.
He left the suicide note. They ain't read the note yet.
But everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Like, there's no fucking way.
That just goes to show you, man. You don't never know what people are dealing with, man.
I know.
You really just don't know. Not that you got to be responsible for it or can
solve
it, but you just don't know what people are dealing with.
That shit, So, because how we always say, those that do it, they already had their mind made up. So that's hard to really go ahead and do.
And then this new media not gonna start coming out. Oh, Twitch was sacrificed. They killed him intentionally. This is why it happened. That's gonna be all over the net and everything. You know what I mean? Like they always say stuff like that, man. No,
regardless of what the fuck is in that note, his reasons why he did it to himself. Then people didn't do it to him. You did it to yourself.
That's rough.
So don't blame other people why you went and did that to yourself. Fuck that. You could have left them people and found some better motherfuckers.
And he had kids, right? Mm-hmm. Man, see, with all due respect, man.
Do that shit, man.
For the dead and all of that. And I understand, his family, are struggling right now. But I'm gonna say what I have to say because it's on behalf of the family. Okay, you get rid of yourself. But come on, man, not to your kids around Christmas.
No. That's crazy. That don't make no fucking sense.
Come on, man.
That don't make no sense. I couldn't do it at no time.
I'm not even saying you shouldn't do it or, you know what I mean? I'm not even saying that. I'm saying if you shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
But if you just have to do that, then just don't do that to your kids around Christmas, man.
Or on a birthday or something like that.
You know,
during a festive time, because
come on, man.
Forever for them.
Come
Christmas
on,
can be
man.
like, well, hey, Merry Christmas, fuck you. My dad killed himself
around Christmas, man. Come on.
It's like you'd be so angry, everybody being so happy and shit.
And if you are the dude the media been saying you are, he was a fun-loving guy. He was a giving guy, which means you was a good dude. You're making it even harder now.
Right.
Because they're gonna really miss you. Like if you were just that beautiful of a soul, which you may have been. Don't kill yourself around Christmas.
Right, that's crazy. But hey.
Damn. Shit.
Either 988 or you can call us or come sit with us. If you got nobody to talk to, all right.
Wait till tax day, man.
They can at least be y'all that they can grow up thinking, the man had my daddy so that he killed himself.
Yeah, not around Christmas, man. Keep that moving, man.
That's funny.
Damn, I'm so sorry. I feel sorry. I really feel bad for his family, man.
Especially his kids.
But you never know what people dealing with, man. You gotta treat everybody with love and kindness as best as you can.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Just
don't know. Need somebody to talk to. Hey, come sit with us. We'll talk to you.
Don't know. But you know what though?
Call that number.
On the cool, like real talk, like hanging out with you brothers, man, when we do this show, and then having the ability to talk to our family members and our other people that work with us on the show, man, that really helps me maintain my happy place. Right. It's because it's such a blessing. I know one day I won't have this dynamic. Like somebody's going to move on, someone is going to pass away, or whatever the case may be, where the things that you used to made it beautiful, that's changed now, So,
20, 30, 40
yeah,
years from now.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I'm really enjoying the moment and enjoying this space and time with you brothers, man. Y'all, this whole experience helps me.
Right. For
it
me,
really
all
does.
the travels I've done and all the different shit I had is like, I got a lot of different chapters in my book of life.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, most of them are, this is the kind of atmosphere that I've always been around.
Yeah.
And as a kid with my mom and dad, it was always like this.
That's what's up, keeping it moving.
Right.
That's what's up, keeping it moving.
So, but that's how we like to do, hey, I like to have fun.
Absolutely.
I was a kid at heart. Shit.
Absolutely.
When I was a senior in high school, I was a teacher's aide for a first grade class, and I was I couldn't have him call me Mr. Alvarez. The teacher was like, "Are you sure?" I said, "Man, no, I'm gonna get on the floor with them and play with them little cars." I can't be Mr. Alvarez playing games. I'm one of them. I'm still one of them, man. He's like, "All right, cool." So I was like,
I was when I worked YMCA and childcare. I'm like, because I had from first grade all the way to fifth grade in a big ass cafeteria. I had to lay out different sets for them. Okay, the first graders gonna be playing with this.
Yeah.
Bobby
the other one's gonna be this.
Bobby Rogers.
And then also
that was a beautiful soul, man.
And then also I had to those had homework. Someone had to help them with their homework while they were there, so their parents don't pick them up. So,
yeah.
But when it came down to it, and it was several, especially the little ones, they were like, "Oh, look you!" I'm like, oh, it's
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I know my counselor, when she came to watch me, make sure I was doing what I was doing, I was helping this little girl read. After I was done, she said, "You know what? You have the patience of a saint to do what you just did."
That's what's up.
For me, it was like, I'm just trying to get her to help. She was like, I would have gave up halfway through that shit. I said, well, I'm just trying to help her read. It's like, she knows it. I know she knows it because she said the same word over here, the same word you just said over there. What was that? So in her mind, I guess it was different. It's her and these two other little dudes that were always, it wasn't that they were like, they didn't want to learn. Well, they didn't want to learn because all they wanted to do was play. So they played all the time. They didn't care the papers. They would just draw whatever the fuck. And always playing with each other and shit. Her, they were the only three that had to step back a year. This is when you could keep a child back. Because, now you can't even do that shit.
I learned now that you can't even fail them now. Like
that don't make no sense to me.
At the very minimum, they get a D.
Yeah, no, that don't make no sense. Same thing with, making sure they all get a trophy because of self-esteem. What happens when they're 18 and they don't do that shit no more? They expect that still. That fucks them up more, I think, than the thought that they're trying to fix it. Like, you're fucking kids up more because now they get older, they turn 18, they're on their own. What do you mean I don't get one too? Nigga, you didn't win. You don't get shit. You know, the fuck on.
It's a different day.
That's a whole
indeed.
different way of seeing things. So,
It's a different day.
so that's crazy. So, as we do here on TGIF, this past week, if you watched the show on Monday, we talked about Brittany Griner and why she's free. I don't know why she should be still in Russian jail and shit. I don't give a fuck if anyone doesn't agree with me on that. She should be in jail in Russia somewhere. We should have not traded her ass for that dangerous motherfucker. We should have at least got some soldiers back, if anything.
That's a hell of a draft, wouldn't it?
It's like, God damn it. That was a draft of the century and shit. Everybody's like, damn. America really likes basketball. America really likes basketball.
God.
They traded her for an arms deal.
God.
That's even.
that was an expensive deal.
The
man.
only thing she can do is pop me in the head with a basketball.
That's an expensive deal. Man, I wonder if she has to pay any money to the government for all of the, work they went into getting her over here negotiating her deal.
Right?
I wonder, if there's any financial liability on that behalf.
I guess they can only do that to people that got money, because if it was me, well, then again, it wouldn't be me. They wouldn't come get my ass anyway. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So they figure, because they know, we know you got money, so look, we just spent like $1 million to get your ass. So your tax this year is $3 million.
I bet you dunk next year.
Your tax this year is $3 million.
I bet you dunk next year to get that money. Owe us.
You owe us, yep. And whatever she was doing playing at that team, she just lost that contract.
Got that.
But she's not there no more. So
in Russia, yeah.
she played for a team over there, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
So so that means you already knew better than to do some shit like that. You lived there for a little while already, or she was just going there for the first time.
No, man, she been back there. She been there, yeah.
It was like an off break,
new.
coming back, so she knew what the fuck.
Yeah.
So she'd be locked the fuck up back there. And then dreaded jail. They show like your TV. And they saw all that old shit everywhere. You see rats laying there with the prisoners and shit.
Water dripping.
Yeah,
somewhere.
always water dripping. Chains and shit. There's always chains hanging somewhere like that.
And a Russian accent.
Russian accent.
Big furry hats.
Right.
They always look cold in Russia, man. Every time
it's cold in them jails. That's what they try to tell you.
Lord.
And at some point, whether you look out the front door, out the window, you're gonna see a big fucking helicopter. I used to think that helicopter was so cool. The one they had with the things. I forget what it was. The number on it had the wings with the rockets. I used to love that.
Oh, like that Airwolf type of
yeah, that shit.
Flying Fortress.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
Yeah,
like our Cobras and shit. How they were. I used to play in those. My dad used to be mechanic for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That was like I said, that was when I grew up. When we played Army, we played in real fucking tanks and real helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go in there and play around. Even if that's pretty much what it was. That's how it was, because you figured those military brats, you're the next set of soldiers, and then on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes a lot of them don't. Most of them do go. I would say a good 60% go to the military, if not more. That number's not high.
That's what's up.
Because they bred us to do that shit. Like I say, at the movie theater, before the movie starts, you got to get up, national anthem, and that's why that tripped me out. Yeah, that's how they used to do all the time. And then, like I said, when the flag, when they would lower the flag, wherever you were on base, as soon as you heard that boom and you hear the music, you're supposed to stop and face toward the flag and put your hand on your heart. If you were a soldier, you had to get out your car, salute the flag and shit. So,
that's crazy.
There was no movement while the flag was coming down.
So what about Wednesday? What do we do?
And then Wednesday we talked about common sense, book smart, and street smart.
Oh yes.
Was there a difference? We had a caller.
Yes.
Felicia called in and spoke some. What she said made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then how we spoke.
Thank you, Felicia.
Even Black Hand had an opinion on that,
Absolutely.
so that was pretty cool. Y'all do know this is live, so y'all can call in. What is it? 281-968-1029. Make sure y'all call in if you want to interact with us right now. And as you see, we're really not talking about shit, except what we did on Wednesday was that common sense one. If you didn't watch that episode, go back and watch it. It makes sense. It might make you actually think about the difference in the three, if there even is a difference.
Yes.
So other than the book smart, the other two, there is a difference between the book smart
areas.
So, but go check that episode out. And then there was no Taboo Tuesday, as you know. There was no Long Live the Arts Thursday.
Until further notice.
Here we are today. But then make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7:00, it's for Bobby Blackhand's Arcade.
Oh, we got a Black Hands
Where
Arcade.
what's the name of the game?
Hmm?
What's the name of the game you're gonna be showing?
Oh, the Dark Pictures Anthology. This one will be the devil in.
Dark Pictures
The
Anthology.
Devil in Me.
The devil all up in me.
That was dark.
Yeah. So, and we got a trailer to show you what it looked like. Go ahead and play that for them, man.
Oh, we got a trailer up in there?
Yeah.
What y'all
Tell you,
did?
donations,
What y'all
donations.
doing?
Rolling
Speed.
and action.
What do we know about this guy? He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed with H.H. Holmes.
Some of the rooms are full recreations from the murder castle. Dumet has blueprints, documents, artifacts. When I said this would save the show, I was not exaggerating.
A man is entitled to his privacy.
He's cagey. I want to know what he's trying to hide.
Guys, somebody is in here with me.
Think about the killers we've covered. There's always a weakness.
You suggesting we invite him to tea and psychoanalyze?
I'm suggesting we use our heads. I'm not playing detective, I just want to survive.
Playing detective is how we survive.
He's just gonna pick us off one by one, isn't he? This is exactly what he wants. He's making you choose which one of us dies.
Put me deeper than anyone else. And cover the ground with more cement, cause trust me, being dead ain't enough to stop me from killing again.
Why don't you hang a second while I unpack, then I can help you find your room? Something about this place makes me want to use the buddy system.
In your quarters.
Mm-hmm. It's an arcade. So, you know. But anyways, yeah, make sure y'all
Old
tune
school,
in
man.
tomorrow, 7 o'clock,
Absolutely.
for the devil within,
The devil in.
the devil,
Devil
all up,
in me.
the devil all up in me.
There you go.
Tomorrow at 7 o'clock
There you
for
go.
Black Hands Arcade. Daily Smoke presents. Make sure y'all check it out if you want to get into that.
Absolutely. Good job. I'm really impressed by how y'all put that together, man.
The way these games play out, though,
Good
it's like you're
job.
watching a movie almost.
Man.
That would be a horror movie if you want to get into that.
Look at y'all in these production skills.
It's the
Donation.
horror. It's the horror.
Right.
That's
If you're
crazy.
in the horror, yeah, you can, except you're playing it. Shit, you're getting killed
That's
because you're not
crazy.
playing as the killer, right?
No, you just it's blue
You're one of them people.
And it's just all about the choices. You can have everybody die. Some of them live, or have everybody live. Without
Mm,
counting the
depends on the money
choices.
involved.
Okay, everybody dead.
Everybody dead.
Depending on how much
I'm
money
gonna make a
involved.
deal with that motherfucker. Look, man. Check it out.
Shit,
I'm not
man.
trying to die right now, not by your ass. I don't know about them. You save me, I'm out. Good have the motherfucker. I used to say that about this dude we used to work with. I always used to say, dude, you had one pill too many. You never
Yeah.
came back. His head was there. He was harmless, but to a lot of people, the way he was, they used to tell me, man, dude is crazy, man. He's like one of them motherfuckers that might actually come back here one day with a gun trying to kill everybody.
Well, thank you.
I'd say, you know what? He's really harmless, but I used to always say, I'm good. Y'all are fuck. He said, why you say that? I said, man, me and dude smoke. So when I see him, I'm gonna, yo, hold up, man. Look, it's me, man. Come on, man. Here. Hit that. You know, and then just say, yo, you can do whatever the fuck you want with them. I'm out. You didn't kill me and shit. You know, because I'm going to be able to stop you. So once you do some shit like that, you walk in a place with a gun, with an angry face.
I'm your
it's
friend,
too
man.
late.
Just
You're not
remember
gonna-
that.
Yeah, right.
I'm your friend.
Like,
man.
man, I know you, man. Like, don't do that. You know, if it was a joke that you were really mad about, I'm sorry, man.
You know?
I ain't need to talk that shit.
For real.
You know, so, but yeah, that's how it be. And then, so that, again, that's Saturday. And then, of course, next week, you got to tune into the website,
Absolutely. We got episodes up for ya.
www.dailysmoke.com. And it'll show you there what's upcoming. If there's nothing there, we're going to talk about whatever the fuck we're going to talk about that day. And if
Exactly.
you want some genuine, us talking about our opinions about things, and we need you to interact with us too. We really want to know your stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, like we say, we can't say we're the people's podcast if the people don't come.
Right.
They said if I build it, y'all would come. So hey,
Right.
it's built.
It's built.
Now come. Come on the show. Don't be scared. You know, ain't no reason to be scared. No. You know, just come on through. Hang out with us and shit.
Absolutely.
Bobby
man.
got me over there thinking like Beavis and he said, he said, come. He said, come. Yeah, that's funny. But anyways, that's pretty much all we got for today.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for joining us as always. Much
Enjoyed
love
it.
for your support.
Absolutely.
And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Tune in tomorrow, 7 o'clock for Black Hands Arcade. If you're into that horror, if you're into horror, yeah, the devil all up in me. Because that's what you gotta be. He broke my back.
Rated Negro.
Rated PG. Yeah, and then tune in Monday to see
Monday.
your birthday, ain't it?
Yeah. I ain't thinking about that. I ain't worried
Might
about
do a
that.
couple of shots or something. Just
That's
to
cool.
celebrate it within ourselves. You know
Hey man, I live every day like it's my birthday, man. We're gonna be doing nothing different than we normally do.
Right.
For real.
So you
I ain't
know,
sure, but I appreciate the recognition. Thank y'all. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
tune
that's
in for
good.
that, so we can just sit here and talk. Whatever, we'll see what's going on over the weekend.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you see something that we should talk about, send us an email and let us know what it is, so we can go look it up, and then we can talk about that on Monday. If you don't want to come, you don't have to come. Just make sure you chat with us since you did bring it to us. So
Absolutely.
make sure y'all do that. So, anyways, I'm Brother Los,
I'm Brother Ron.
Brother Black Hand.
Brother Black Hand on cam as always. We're out.
Peace.
Peace.